Hello, one and all. Welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one, we're talking middleweight division in the UFC, specifically Khamzat Chimaev. I have two questions for Khamzat Chimaev, or two questions in regards to Khamzat Chimaev. Can Khamzat Chimaev do the same thing that he did to Robert Whittaker, to guys like Sean Strickland, and more importantly, current champion of the middleweight division, since he is the golden standard, so to say? We're talking about DDP, Dricus du Plessis. We're going to talk about the possibility of Khamzat being able to choke out these guys, specifically Dricus. But before getting started, make sure to like, subscribe, so we can get our community 1,000 subscribers ASAP. That's much, much, much appreciated. Khamzat Chimaev last time around choked out Robert Whittaker, and he did it in one round. Not only did he choke Robert Whittaker, he made Whittaker look like he was outclassed, something that's very difficult to do. To be fair, I do understand that Whittaker's been on the receiving end of some bad losses. But the way that Khamzat Chimaev made Whittaker look is just outclassed, to say the least, and not to add any more words, like perhaps borderline disrespectful to Robert Whittaker. But the way that Khamzat finished Whittaker, it's nothing short of spectacular. Can Chimaev do the same thing to a Strickland? Can Chimaev do the same thing against Dricus? Well, I want to start off with the Strickland move. With Strickland, I think he can absolutely do that. That's if he doesn't get too emotional trying to chase Strickland and prove a point to Sean. Obviously, there's some kind of back and forth. It's been a back and forth going on between him and Strickland. I don't think these two are fond of each other. Let's just say that. And these two will perhaps face each other at some point in the future. Who knows? But I believe the fight that's probably closest to reality is Chimaev versus Dricus du Plessis. Would Chimaev be able to take Dricus down? That, I think, is a more difficult question to answer. Just because Dricus has an extremely awkward style, all right? But at the same time, he does not have speed. And I believe his movement is somewhat robotic. If you decide to stand with him, it's going to be difficult to predict his timing. But if you want to take the guy down, I believe the single leg is there for the taking. So what I'm trying to say here is that whether it be Strickland or Dricus, if Chimaev decides to wrestle, then both of these guys are catching air like Jordan, if you catch my drift. With no disrespect to either guy here. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments, and like, subscribe for more.